And we're back. Weather Factory, please. Let me put up a notification real quick on everywhere. Because I do custom notifications instead of letting a bot do them for me. I like my custom notifications. They take a bit of time to make, though. And there we go. So, why is this not displaying? Cultist Simulator, why? Everything is still on fire. Everything's going to be on fire for a little while. There we go. So this is our cult. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. We ended up summoning a maid in the mirror who has 145 seconds left in this august world. Hey, Malarthy. Malarthy, you haven't seen our latest cult, have you? I just forgot about. Yeah, you haven't seen any of this yet. Yeah, this is our cult. We're pretty damn close to endgame too, because we've started to get like tier 6 and tier 8 invocations and stuff like that. Oh, your cult sense tingled. Oh, to be fair, I didn't announce it until just now, Malarthy. I only went live a second ago, just to kind of mess with Ferret by joining in with a Guardian build. Turns out that level 54 Delve is not where we want to go with lower level characters. You also have Discord closed. Oh, well, do you have Twitter? Because I'm on Twitter too. Okay, what were we doing? I think we were upgrading this. We were upgrading Forge. We have pretty much... Also, I did get Stum, and I don't know what the hell you guys are all talking about with Stum, because all it gave me was a Sunset Rite. And I know you can get Sunset Rite from other books. And I don't really know what's so valuable about Sunset Rite. Like, I always use this one most of the time. Whoops. I have just completely destroyed my layout. Sunset Rite is the best rite? Why is Sunset Rite the best rite? Let's see here. Invocation, you get offerings of lore? Influence. I don't know. Oh! Instrument desire. Doesn't seem that much better. I mean, I guess you can use your assistants, because it uses easily acquirable stuff. The offering is ephemeral. Yeah. Because I tend to use the right of the map's edge, because, again, the offering is ephemeral. This one requires lore. Exclusively lore, which is a pain in the ass. But hey, if you get it really early, and that's the best way you have of taking out a hunter. This one requires... You gotta sacrifice a person. But hey, you can use it to, you know, bring someone back to life. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. It's harder to get instruments than it is to get cultists. Fair enough. I just like using instruments just because I tend to like going on raids. But in that sort of situation, yeah, I can see why you would want to use that. Anyway, we also have a ton of books to research. Is this, what is this, Aramaic? Aramaic. We don't have Aramaic yet. Interesting. Kind of surprised we don't have Aramaic yet. This is Vok. This is Latin. We've already exhausted Oriflames and the Moreland shop. And we have found every one of the patrons at this point. Papa Newt, will you read us a story? What story would you like tonight, my child? Yeah, Kira has never played Cultist Simulator. What is this? Oh, it's amulet. I don't care. I should probably sell some of these. They're kind of piling up pretty badly. We could explore. Do we have anywhere to explore? We got a consent of wounds. No, we don't have anywhere to explore. All right, we're dreaming then. I would like to use this maid in the mirror before she runs out. All right, fast forward. Let's go. Feels like joining a tabletop game, not knowing the game. People weren't fans of you doing that. Why weren't they fans of you doing that, though? Also, well, Arthi, we have already found all of the cultists at this point. Unfortunately, we didn't get all of them. I don't think I've lost anyone yet. I might have lost Claire. No, Claire's here. Everyone is exalted who can be exalted. We only got Enid. I am almost 100% sure that there is one more. Like, Enid can't be the only key. Explaining rules seems to annoy them. Well, it slows the pace of games down. So I guess I can kind of understand that. Sort of depends on who you get, really. Also, we haven't actually killed the detective because we straight up don't need to. There's practically no reason for me to kill a detective other than to get a corpse. I could talk about this game literally all night and all morning and all weekend. Yep, that you could. We've got a wildering mirror. So if we craft the... do we have enough? Yeah, we've got enough. Combined with refulgent, we definitely have enough. Neville is the other... Oh, okay. Really? That actually kind of sucks. Because I haven't seen him. And I don't think we're going to see him. Alright. So we're going to search for this, and we're going to send the maid in the glass out. Oh, darn. Okay. That's fine, though. That's fine. Where's it? Walker edition. My god, we have so much reason. This is actually enough for me to do this. Too much reason. Either you haven't seen him yet or you've lost him somewhere on the board. Every character shows up every game. I can assure you that is not the case in this one, because I've started getting the mistaken identities. These are all of the characters I've ever had and ever will have. And I haven't lost anyone either. At least not that I'm aware of. You know, it's possible that someone went missing. Sure. I even have all of the pawns except for the moth pawn. Right, I sacrificed the moth pawn to Poppy. I forgot about that. Because that is the purpose of the moth pawn. $22 isn't right? Yeah, I know. I'm aware that there's more than this. Like, when I say that that is all I'm ever going to get, that is, I mean I literally cannot find any more. Like, if I start looking for another one, then I still can't find them. I can't find them. What do you mean you can't find them? They're not here. I can't find them. Boop. Oh, I'm aware you can get it early, but... No, I was getting it from this. From just looking around. Oh, you mean if it ended up rolling for a patron and then a patron never showed up? Because I've seen all the patrons at this point, so yeah, I guess that would cause it. Alright. Fermier Abbey, here we are. Yeah, I'm aware. That's what I'm saying. Like, one was 5 people, one was 25 plus. I've seen I've seen 4 of the patrons at this point. I've been making quite a lot of spintria off of those guys, by the way. Which is going to be how I fund my cult. We have 0.4 seconds left in the Maid in the Mirror. Let's send her out before she disappears. Anyway. Robert Fermier spent much of his unsavory fortune on the endowment of this monumental, forest-crowded abbey. The monks dislike visitors. Their ways are not exactly orthodox. They celebrate a certain harvest festival with unsavory vigor. Boop. Let's do this. Go ahead and send out Enid with her. I don't want to accidentally close this. Alright. Oh no, he's got tentative evidence. Oh no. Oh, no worries. No worries. Oh, I guess we have found someone else. Okay, that's actually kind of interesting to know, because I didn't know that. That's new to me. I thought that I had actually seen everything. Is it actually 5 people? Because I've only ever seen 4 of them. Also, I should probably talk to them and get some new contracts. Oh, that's why I was trying to upgrade this. And this one is Secret Histories. Sulatrana. Oh, okay. Yeah, she is. Even though she doesn't do the same thing as the other ones. Because she definitely still has patron. Peril Proud Forest. The darkness under the trees is quiet for now, but we're not alone in here. Moth Aspect will guide us through, or Forge Aspect will clear a path. Well, we need our Moth Aspect, so Isabet. Congratulations, you can go. Is it Isabet? Yeah, it is Isabet. A hanger-on. Great. That's not the hanger-on I wanted. Okay, so I'm super scared of sending out a certain individual. But Sylvia, you're the last hope. Don't die on me. Because Sylvia has enough scars that she might die. But she's got a higher chance of dying to the, well, the everything else, really. Trembling air. We could use that. That's even better. That is actually just straight up. Oh shit. How long has that been going? As you can see, I've already lost 1 health to Decrepitude. Would prefer not to lose any more. Oh, sweet, we got past it. Fantastic. There's something up ahead. We've made it through the forest. Oh, don't you be catty with me. The Legion's legate answered directly to the hour called the Tribune of Scars, and was promised immortality if he died in battle. Okay, I have a lore question for you, Malarthy. And I don't regularly ask lore questions, so be privileged. But you know more about this game's lore than I do. Now don't jump the gun just yet. I might just have to ask the developers at some point then. I don't know. We will dapple the earth with holy blood. I mean, you have the maid in the glass with you. Or the maid in the mirror. You just don't need people. Yay! Alright. It's a hanger on. Oh wait, no. What am I doing? That's not my lore. This is my lore. We will... But I may not know. No, lore isn't my strongest suit for CS. So, the lore question that I have, and someone is sneezing violently behind me. Oh, right. I should probably tell her she's got work tomorrow before I forget. Oh, holy Snek cult, blessed are we to see your visage. There's no way that's what that actually says. But I wanted to know the names of the hours. Are they actually just reflections of the hours themselves? Just in different forms? Because I had this question earlier. And it would be fitting if an hour was known by many names, but could only appear in one at a time. Okay. So when we deal with a name, we are actually dealing with an hour itself. That changes things a lot. That makes me terrified of them. Didn't I have? Yeah, I had some other ants. Did I have another artifact that I could use? I don't know. Whatever. Sort of. I don't think it implies the limit you're thinking of. Names are different. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was thinking like names with a capital N. Or the names just servants of the hour in question. Alright. Oh shit. This always happens. There's always sneaks a goddamn Dread! Go away, Dread. You're not welcome here. How many is this? Oh shit. That's already close enough. Oh, we stopped it from getting worse. Alright. We have our silent disciple, which makes me happy. Let's keep asking around, shall we? I don't think that this is enough, honestly. Assistant is going to be... Actually, since we're Nock, we can summon really easily. Because we don't care. Well, we don't care about most things, to be honest. Don't need much Nock. Just a little bit. If I had Lantern or Heart or Winter. Lantern. Summon a sharp-edged lantern thing. A hint was once a living mortal, and then a dead one, and now it's something else. Their summoning requires lantern, for the light which drew them to the manses, and edge, for the striving they've endured in mirrors. Hint was the first thing I ever summoned. Kind of fitting that I end up sending it with the expedition. Oh, sweet. We stabbed many people. Their bodies lie in robed huddles, each indistinguishable from the next. Step over and move on. The monks and their miseries lie behind us. Here, in their chapel courtyard, a great yew rises beside a granite altar, lidded like a sarcophagus. What's within? Oh, rip. The space inside the altar is filled with broken cups, everyone painted red. Everyone scrawled with vile graffiti and otherwise befouled. The monks must have held great ceremonies of detestation and kept their remains as trophies. Buried among the cup corpses are other treasures. Okay, the Thirsting Tantra. Against the Sisterhood of the Knot. DeHorus. Well, we got a shit ton of books, most of which we can actually translate. I don't remember what rose dust does. Is this a pigment? This is a pigment. Okay. Which we've already used, actually. I'm actually going to put these underneath the translations because we don't need these as much as we need everything else. What is this written in? Sanskrit? Sanskrit. Go ahead and translate that. We still need to upgrade our forge. All right. Fantastic. Hello, hint. What do I have a use for you? I actually do. An unusual portrait. We're gonna go ahead and use the Refulsion since we already have the Wildering Mirror. It'll create an artifact that I can sell. Because the Refulsion itself isn't that valuable, but we can create something 10 times more valuable. Approximately. Probably not. Hello, Doodle Doody. Welcome. Welcome. We have a lot of time on our hands. Well, a lot of money to fuel that time, I should say. Let's use this. And that should create an image of a hint. Yeah, this is a fully decked out cult. We are very close to the end of the game. Really? A subtle rupture? Okay. I don't need this. I don't need that either. I would have liked that epic, but we'll go with it. Sure. Put it back in. Put more reason in. Oh no, tentative evidence. Whatever will I do? Hello, Porter. I don't actually remember Porter. He's Moth, right? That is actually really good. Where is... Was it Elizabeth? Elizabeth, go deal with this. I don't like this evidence. It gets to leave this existence now. Oh, right! Completely forgot. I'm dying of this. That's fine. We generate contentment out of painting. When did I get an intensity of radiance? Oh, probably just now from painting this thing. We don't need this, so it gets sold. Wonder, can we sell a hint? We cannot sell a hint. I would love it if we could sell random creatures from the Mansis. Oh man, wouldn't that just be a real strange thing? How do you contain something that is, by its very nature, incontainable? Welcome back, Malarthy. Hey, we got the Rite of the Seas feasting. What does this one do? I don't actually know. I've never looked at this one. And we have our first dyadic invocation. The Colonel has been many things in many ages. He is blind, he is deaf, deaf. He cannot be wounded, he cannot be denied. His names are cunning as only the very old can be. The art of murder. We got these fleeting reminiscences and restlessness. What do we get? A shit ton of funds. I will take it. Malarthy, you're gonna love what I just did. I just sold one of the things. I made a painting and then I sold it. It was a painting of a hint. The hint's probably not happy about it. They don't like being seen. Let's be honest though. It didn't have a say. I'm its master right now. Can't read this, but we can if I translate it from Sanskrit. Because these are always written in Sanskrit. The entomologist Juliana I'm gonna really destroy this. Zawatowski eventually came to insist that this text was written by insects inhabiting a human skin. She never presented evidence for her claim. Do you have the Frantic Glaive? We do not yet. I don't actually remember how you get the Frantic Glaive. But I know that it is the Nox, or like the very best Nox thing. We've got the painting, which, let's be honest, is all I really need. It's enough to exalt someone. God damn it! Fine! Game really wants me to summon shit. This icy atmosphere is going to decay pretty quickly here. You get it randomly like any other tool. Okay, I figured. Then I just haven't gotten lucky enough to get it yet. Oh, thank you, Dudo Duty. Thank you for joining us around the campfire. We'll be telling this tale for a little while yet. I intend to finish this tonight, however, so if you want to stick around to see the ending, I think we can do this. Also, Malarthy, I don't know actually how to progress Temptation Power. I know that you dream on it, but I don't know exactly what to do after that. Yay, contentment. What is this at? Okay, that's gonna disappear. We can use the dread with the contentment to get rid of it. Did I work it? I have not. That's something that would be new to me. Alright, let's take a look here. The Tantra explains various less than practical countermeasures against the worms, the serpents which are not serpents. Moth and Winter are closest to them, and so understand their weaknesses. But both have their perils. The Lionsmith crushes them, but that's not recommended for mortals. Oh no! Well, don't forget that that exists. Okay. Yay! Alright, what is this? This is Invocation Instrument Offrit. Hot garbage. Oh wait, no! It uses ingredients. Well, ingredients can't be used for anything else other than selling, so that's not bad. Oh, that's actually... Huh. And ingredients can be stored, more to the point. Unlike certain other things. That being said, I'm just gonna keep summoning shit, if you don't mind. I don't know if this is enough. Where is my key? Summon a creature of the sun and rags. I don't know if this is enough. Yeah. Very significant intensity. Okay. So I waited too long. The worms aren't from the Mantis, by the way. Oh yeah, they mentioned, actually, that the snakes ended up finding a way in. Or am I getting those confused? Are the snakes something completely different than the worms? And we are almost certainly going to win. Like, there is, with this amount of power that we've gained, there's practically nothing. The worms have always been eager to inhabit us. We are the practices which make us, or here are the practices which make us inhospitable to them. There are diagrams. The diagrams are not good to look upon, and none of the practices they depict would allow the subject to survive. Huh. I was kind of hoping that would be, you know, knock. What exactly are we trying to do? We're trying to win through temptation power. How much do you know about the game Dudo Duty? I assume I'm saying your name correctly. Apologies if I'm not. Also, I need to fix this right now. Do we have any vitalities just lying around? No. Sometimes they happen. Usually when I'm researching vitality. But you know the basics. Ah, okay. If you have any questions, Malarthy has played this game far more than me and is a bit more of an expert than I am. Though we both beat the game. Malarthy obviously far more. Need to worry about these turning into dreads because they will turn into dreads after a while. Yep, there's one right there. In fact, it just got used. Go ahead and use another. Yeah. Have you managed to beat the game yet, Dudu? If you don't mind me talking about. Yeah. Contentment. It's more worth it to just let this finish and eat the contentment, because the other dread will time out. Oh, sweet! Actually, the other dread will counteract fascination. Who would have thought? See, now I get vitality. Oh, yeah. Hang on a moment. Nyeh. Oh. Oh, okay. I see how it is. Well, I can't work with it. I can dream with it, but that's about it. Nope. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I can change it by putting something into calculation, but I don't want to. What is... Would it be Forge? There we go. Okay. So we're gonna need a lot of Forge lore. The type of cult doesn't really matter. Yeah. I've done a couple of endings. I never actually managed to do the full Enlightenment ending because my girlfriend, my caring girlfriend who resented me quite heavily, decided to steal my Enlightenment and Ascension from me right under my feet. That was one of the rare games where I just didn't have enough lore to win. Dedication. Power. Okay. I must perform work. Okay. Gotcha. Oops. What else can we do? This is Latin. We can translate that. Get some more edge lore. What does it say? Ah, no. Okay, here it is. Oh, I'm just translating it, right. That doesn't actually have any interesting dialogue yet. What is this at? 1? Okay, that's contentment. We'll deal with it. Do we have... Okay, that is pigment. So we can sell the sister and the witch. Because we can just make another one. Earn a living or practice the invisible arts. Requires significant amounts of power. Okay, so we need to increase our forge lore, it looks like. Yeah. Not enough, not yet. Got it. Okay, we can do that. We just need to keep finding more forge lore, which it looks like we've got one that we haven't done anything with. That's written in Aramaic. I don't have that language yet. Alright. Let's go through the stag door again. See if we can't find some more places to raid. Heck yeah. Alright. Then we're going to work and get through the rose pearl dust. I love that we've just got all these abominations just sitting around and I don't really have anything to do with them right now. Okay, weird detective. I would kill you if it weren't for the fact that you are actually the worst at your job. Of all the other detectives that I might have to deal with, you are the worst. Anyway. Yeah, just keep doing this. This volume deals mostly with the Lionsmith, the Tribune of Scars, and their enmity. Subtle Rupture is not actually that useful to me anymore because I've already promoted my keys. Furious Hair is significantly more useful though. That we can do something with. Well, I don't forget about it. Which is a very real possibility. I do tend to forget about things like this. No bleak thoughts. Here. Okay. Sunset Right. Offering. Where's my key? Invocation. I don't know. Summon a creature of the Thunderskin. That summons the Maid in the Mirror. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. More edge. We're gonna become edgelords. I think this just summons. Yeah, it summons a hint. The Maid in the Mirror is arguably the most useful one, especially if I'm sending it out to do, well, things like murder people. Winter's good at murdering people. Real good. Just need to keep trying to find. I keep ending up with just things that I can't use to find expeditions. I would like to find an expedition I could use. Aramaic. Oh, hey! Let's read this for Aramaic, shall we? There is, of course, no single Aramaic, but I will learn what I can. Malarthy, how long have you just been facepalming, realizing that the Aramaic language tome is actually just in the list of tomes that I have? Well, you know what? I'll facepalm with you. Passion. Wait, is it? Could try to reassert control with passion. Hey, it's a Forgotten Chronicle. I'll take that. That's what we're looking for. Boop. Okay, now we can start translating some of these Aramaic tomes. That makes me happy. Oh, this is written. Oh. Slight UI thing. Also, Malarthy, have you seen the new UI that they're intending to roll out with the newest update? Like, it doesn't look that different from this, but it looks so good. Okay. We now have a Maid in the Mirror, who we could just start sending out to murder people, I guess, to be honest. You've seen the hotness of the features. So I haven't seen any of that. I've just seen the new UI, and the new UI looks great. Which, this game has always had UI problems. I mean, I guess not really problems so much as just there's ways that you can definitely improve it. Keep looking. It's reason. Should you stream about a Gate of Thorn this weekend? It's been a while. That's the new stuff. Or Gate of Horn. That's the new stuff, right? So, I mean, I know that I can just go find spoilers and stuff like that, but I haven't actually seen any of it. Feel free to, obviously. I'm not going to tell you yes or no, but I will say that I probably, since the weekends are the days that I tend to stream a ton, I unfortunately won't be around, so I can't make the decision. Alright. The door to the painted chamber of the Vanderschief collection is locked and warded. The building is said to be haunted by flowers. Yeah. This is one of the really sad things about being a streamer who does tend to stream daily. It's just, I wish that I could watch people more. I wish that I just had the ability to stop time, get tasks done, unstop time, and then get tasks done. I would die so fast, but I would have such a fulfilling life. That might be useful. That might actually be very useful to me. I have dedicated myself to the acquisition of immortal power at any cost. I must be a true initiate of the Manses. I'll need to work with Forge Aspect to invoke the Forge of Days and begin the change. Power! Boop. This rite is the key that will allow the Forge of Days to enter me. I will be changed forever. It's happening! Oh, it's Pope Clifton. Oh, right, we have people to institutionalize. For lack of a better term. Look at my painting. Look at it. We did need another lantern person, so that's actually pretty good. We need heart or winter. Well, we're pretty damn well covered on winter. What is this? 10. Okay. We hear a great power of opening. We bear a great power of opening. We'll almost certainly shatter this warded door. Yeah, kind of hard to keep keys out of places. Who would have thought? When you can open any door imaginable, just like what stands before you? Oh wait, shit. Clifton. I didn't realize you were purple. That's interesting. I kind of wish their colors matched what they did, but they don't for some strange reason. Pope Clifton. Would you like to stare at my painting again? Good job, you're staring at my painting. Yeah, that could be taken out of context. Keys aren't quite the ultimate power of knock, but they're close. Yeah, I'm aware that you can summon something that's even more powerful. The hours tried to bury the memory of what happened to the wheel, the flint, the tide, and the seven coiled. But the dove won't permit that, nor will he permit what happened to the first egg to be forgotten, although it is perhaps the one thing that the watchman might ever forgive. Okay, I have questions. What is the watchman? I've heard it referred to when I did the when I did my lantern cult, but I never found out if it was. I guess it's a winter end. I really need to do a winter cult next. Never seen that right? I've never seen this right either. This one's new. The assistant's name is taken from them in a place, or on an occasion, of power, and they are divided into 9 parts. They used to be hunted like an animal. 2. But time's changed. That's new. That one I've never seen. Alright. Later, Dudo Duty. Where did my stag door go? My stag door is up and vanished. Oh no, sorry, it's being used. For some reason I thought this was Dream. Whoops. What is this, Aramaic? Vok. Can't do anything with that. Bucine. Fantastic. I like Bucine. Bucine's a good language. Oh, there's my stag door. Oh, damn it, I missed the text. I should have read the text, I'm sorry. Now I've got to do another one just to see that. Okay. The forge is kindled, or has kindled an answering spark in my flesh. I am desperate for the heat of fires. I think that very soon I may begin to set them in my sleep. It is an urgent need, like the need for water. I know this to be the third mark. Sleep, then. Actually, let's see what this new rite does. We need a victim who will be divided, an influence, and an invocation. Interesting. A victim. Can it be someone in my cult? Did we win? All doors must open, as all lives must end. This door has found its end here today. It's like rude, dude. Hey, hey. I'm not scared of the worry detective. What can he do to me at this point in the game? Hey, Bo. Next time we also have to work with heart. So I'm actually going to go through here to get a heart aura. We got Fusine language. I like Fusine. This is written in Vok. There's not many languages written, or not many books written in Fusine for some reason. Or at least I've not seen them. This is Forge. He could tell on you. If you're really lucky, he'll only tell the Superman Bureau. Oh, hey! It's RetroArch again. Hello. Actually kind of surprised to see you back here. We still haven't gotten the game we still haven't gotten Earthbound working again, unfortunately, so Earthbound's gonna be a bit longer. This is my Friday game, though. Yeah, don't worry, it's Retro. I've just gotten... It's pretty common that people will come in, follow, and then host, and then ask for something. So that's just a bad way to start off with me. Like, don't take it personally. That's just how I react to everyone who does that. Boop. Upgrade this guy. I should probably do another romance at some point. Damn it. Of course we get fascination. Fascination is currently useless. Actually can't do anything. We cast Matthias out, and we pronounced a curse upon the Amethyst Imago, but we watched them in dreams. We saw them pledge themselves to the forge, to change themselves and ascend anew. Into the fire they fly. So the Imago are both heart and forge creatures then. Nothing's ever a single type of lore. Huge fan of Earthbound, so I saw your stream, so I thought I would hang out. But then you were ending, and I asked for. I don't think I was ending until after you. You should sleep with one of the moth disciples. I've heard they're wild. Don't stick your dick in crazy, kids. That's just no. That seems like a really bad idea. I won't do a romance one here, but I will do it in another playthrough. We're not creatures from a single lore either. Yeah. What are humans creatures of? Does it ever mention it? Also, did the humans come from Mansus, or were they cast out, or did we find a way in? Now these are questions I want answered. So what's this game about? It is about creating a cult and ascending through power. Well, ascending through multiple means. Our current ascension is power. Right now, we're trying to build up enough of this kind of lore, forge lore, so that we can keep ascending. What is this next step? I bear scars all over now from the fires, but it is harder each time to singe my flesh. I'm beginning to grow accustomed to flame, like a dragon or a stone. This is the fourth mark. Dream again. Without Nock, there would be no visitors to the Mansus. That includes us. Because the serpent found its way in, and the serpent is no longer allowed in. Alright, what do we get? In the painted chamber. Ooh, that's what we're looking for. A fragile manuscript illuminated with twin shapes of sad and luminous beauty, and with all the phases of the moon. It might be as old as the 7th century. Whoops. But the language, Fusine, is much older. Coral decorates its cover, and its page edges are sharp enough to slash the throat. Jumbles, great. Paradoxical curio. I don't actually know what these do. Sometimes it's hard to be sure if an arrow slew the Empress Herodias, or the Empress Eudokia. Sometimes it is possible that an Ormolu clock was stolen in the sack of Vienna, even as it rested safe in the vaults of Rome. Alright, well, we can sell that. Everett Vincent described these Phrygian inscriptions from a cliff in Anatolia, where he famously survived a lightning strike. He died 7 years later to the day. His bones, the legend has it, were hot to the touch. That's written in Phrygian. I know how to summon something, and I'm not going to like it. Notorious for its involvement in the deaths of Daffyd Jones and Meredith Blaine, two early physicists who each claimed to have the only copy, and who ultimately fought a duel over it in 1840. This book is what we're looking for. Now this would be nice as well, if we could actually find a way to open it. The rattling in the soul. Get rid of this. Because we don't need this anymore. So what do I normally stream? Single player games, mostly. I almost exclusively stream single player games. I'm a variety streamer, so it tends to jump all over the place, but I'm a big fan of the old RPGs like Fallout. I played the entirety of the Soul Reaver series. I love doing just really long series streams. I think we've got at least one. Currently, Earthbound is the main game. Atom RPG is my backup. But you can see we've got Legacy of Kain still on there. I still don't get why you don't like Sunless Sea, Malarthy. It seems like it'd be right up your alley. What's your favorite game? Favorite Final Fantasy game? I don't care. I've never played a single one. Oh! This is the first of the practices that the Imago and Matthias used to begin their ascent to power. They have risen beyond our sight, but their flames may yet burn in the Mallory. I don't know what that word is, actually. That's new to me. This game is teaching me so many words I didn't know. You can recommend Return of the Obra Dinn. I was actually intending to add that to the list of Statsu. Need to play one, they're so good. JRPGs are very uncommon for me. I think I've played like 3 in my entire lifespan. And even then, I'm having actually a lot of trouble remembering which ones those were. It's not that they're bad, just they're so long. Final Fantasy 15. It's the Final Fantasy for the modern era. I do actually own that, but I don't own a computer that can download that. Because it's too big. Which is largely the reason you haven't seen it added to the list at this point. Otherwise it would be on the list. Because that was actually gifted to me a while back. Oh. Okay. I'll take that. I was hoping for heart. Should be clear. The SNES that I'm using for Earthbound is not one that I own. So that's actually been not gifted, but loaned to me by someone who really wanted to see me play Earthbound. Final Fantasy VI is only about 40 hours. 40 hours is way longer than practically any game I've ever played. I've played Fallout, like the original Fallout series, and those I can do in like 20. And that's even without knowing most of what I'm doing. Can we talk to the maiden? She's not a mentor, right? She's a follower. That's pretty much it. Okay. Do we have something we can send her after? No? We should find something to send her after. Earthbound is about 40 hours. Yeah. The only reason I'm playing Earthbound is because it was recommended to me by multiple people. Over the course of several years. So, like I say, it's really hard to get me to play JRPGs. Actually, I think the closest I've ever come, aside from Earthbound, is Anachronox, which isn't a JRPG, but is pretty close to it. It's based on Chrono Trigger's combat style. Very heavily based on Chrono Trigger's combat. And that's not even saying that that I don't like the idea of playing them. It's just it's hard to convince me to play one, I guess. Even Chrono Trigger I haven't managed to get into much. Earthbound is your all-time favorite SNES game? Yeah. I don't know. Just weird. Take a look at what this is. These pages outline the nature and the doctrines of an hour that demands the union of what is at rest, an hour that is sought at the water's edge and beneath the moon, the witch and sister. The language is naughty, poetic, willful. It'll take some untangling. The witch and sister is, I believe, the heart hour. The various hours are actually usually dedicated to one lore, but sometimes you see them focused on two. I don't think she's specific to heart. That being said, we should probably paint. Final Fantasy VI. Yeah. Slightly surprised you didn't say Final Fantasy VII? Actually, kind of among the... As a fan of the Final Fantasy series, how good is 7 actually? Because I hear it hyped up a lot. Everyone's super hyped about seeing it again. And I don't know how much water that actually holds. Excuse me. I'm actually going to send Enid out to do culty things. Burglary! It's so rare I actually use cult abilities. I probably should use them more, but I just never feel the need to. Key Hunter's Garret. Vienna is one of those few cities which has the same name in every history, although adepts know it as the White City, or perhaps the City of the White. In a snowy street, in a crooked house, in a high and rattling attic, we have learned that an eccentric hunter of the imaginary keys has established a tiny trove of odd books. That sounds right up my alley. Where's... did we lose the maid in the glass? Yeah, I think we did. That's a shame. Maybe we can summon her again. Seven was where most... Oh, that's why it's talked about the most. Got it. Suppose that makes sense. Also, hello, S-Statue. Haven't seen you in... Well, I saw you for Firstbound. Never mind. What am I talking about? Give me... Ah! Fine. Take it. At least it's useful. Let's just keep looking for stuff. The Geminiad reminds us that the witch and sister has been known to manifest as the sister and witch, and that this face may heal, while the other face is always hungry. It implies connection between the witch and sister and the hours of the wood, especially the secret keeper called the Velvet, but it is ambiguous on which the witch and sister on whether the witch and sister is a wood hour proper, and it speaks at length about the sadness of the two who are one, the sadness that remains from their time as flesh. Moldy warp. Shit, that was a lot. We just got another rite as well. This rite calls out the beach crow at sunrise and moonrise. Crow accepts the sacrifice and returns the gifts to the earth. That's... Jesus. We are getting all of the rites today. Yeah, take that. Also, we can totally do this now. reason twice. Actually, it is super... It says a lot about you, Retro, that you came back even given the initial response. And I do apologize for that, and can only ask you not to take that too personally. It was just bad timing, unfortunately. So I do try to make everyone feel at least welcome here, even if it's a little bit out of their depth. Because I know a lot of people don't actually watch single-player games very much. I can't exactly afford to have, or to turn people away, but that doesn't mean that I can allow people to run rampant. Can we do the parent? No. Okay. Or to just kind of abuse my channel. And not that you were. Just to be clear. I'm not saying you were. Hey, that's what we're looking for. I don't even know why I'm looking for this, honestly. Does the VIP badge mean I can walk? You can walk rampant? Kinda. I mean, not really, but kinda. It means that you don't have to follow most of the rules. Though, please do. Right. Just because you are a VIP does not mean that you are exactly exempt. You know, I went through all that trouble to get the pulsing air, and then I realized that I've got this Geminate invocation. I've got two, in fact. Fucking hell. The megaliths placed in obsessive inerrant rows by priest case long dead. Time has long erased the original bloodstains, but on moonless nights the locals supplement what remains. Whoops. Hidden chambers might guard hidden treasures. Yeah. Alright, we're done with all of those. I know, Malarthy. You've never broken a rule since you got here. You've always been fine. What? But what? 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 Oh, okay. It becomes a tool. Ew. That's actually kind of nice. So it's a book that becomes a tool on top of just giving you such a colossal amount of lore after being read. Wow, that's actually really cool. Hey, level 1 all. So the painted world is brutal. So many more added enemies and everything is larger. Aggro range, it chases you longer. That sounds awful, actually. Still having fun, though? The level 1 all? Alright. Can we summon anything with this? Probably. Rose dust. You know, I'm kind of just imagining that there is some poor bastard somewhere who is going to be super unhappy when he discovers that the portrait that I sold him just disappears one day. You killed the douchebag bros. Which ones are the douchebag bros? The crows? Or are you talking something more specific? Is it written in VAC? Can't understand that. That's written in Phrygian. That's written in Sanskrit. We can translate that. All right, let's stream. Also, we need to talk to... Who is this? Min. I don't know how to say Mi's name. So I'm just going to call her Bichette. Also, I kind of wish that when you get Spintria, they stack with other Spintria instead of just being dumped where your contract was. That bothers me a bit, that it doesn't do that. We have 10 silver Spintria. We can make the just legendary amounts of, well, everything. Oh my god. Notoriety. Sure. Oh, so the paintings can't be recreated. Once you create them once, that's it. If you do the exact same process again, you can't see them. That's interesting. I'm not too worried about that because we have a lot of heart. Probably won't save Solaire. Getting humanity is pretty hard in 1.0. Bosses don't drop it and you get 1 humanity from 100 rat kills with the golden ring on. Douchebag, bro, Ornstein and Smo. Oh, okay. Are they any harder? Or are they pretty much the same? I brought a paraffin lamp and a shovel. I place the one on a flat rock and use the other to shift the black and sucking mud. The work is hard and it seeps back quickly. As I am about to place the curio in the hole, I spy the corner of an iron lockbox. I unearth it after a struggle. Curious. Perhaps the beach crow has rewarded me. Perhaps it's only a bizarre coincidence. I leave the curio in the hole, as I had planned, just in case. Interesting. The ciphered journal of Alessandro Lacroche. Prince Alessandro Lacroche spent years in secret study of the tablets taken from the Fucine marshes in central Italy. His work will allow you to read Fucine texts, but it's written in a simple Latin cipher. You'll need to decipher it first. Huh. Well, joke's on him. I can already read Fucine. Well, we can sell it. Same, but you'll be lower level than usual thanks to the 2 times... Oh. Ew. So they're technically harder just because you... Or unless you grind. Just go sit there. You're not important enough. Hello, jumbles. I don't like jumbles. I don't like having them clutter up my cards. All right. Do we want to talk to all of the everyones again? We could talk to all of the everyones. There's not much point, though. Look at all this glimmering. What we should do, actually, is upgrade something with all this glimmering just lying around. We could upgrade Forge. Oh, level 1 ult. You should probably know that we are going to be moving Discord soon. Because I am now part of a much larger Discord with a bunch of streamers. And plan to eventually stop supporting the campgrounds. But you can follow me there if you want. It's just a more active community. And I feel it's better for the community, or like my community. Although, I guess some people might disagree. Obviously. Sell it! Sell it! So why did they make the Japanese version so much harder than the original, or than, sorry, the American release? US release? US release. I don't know what to do with this. You are very dangerous. I must seek immortality. No hair remains on my body. Oh, right. On my body. I am strong, devilishly so. I am always shivering. Every moment I am away from the fire's side. We might actually just win by merit of being around. Okay, what does this do? I need to know what the Seasons of Change actually are looking for. Money. Money. I require ever hotter fires. Their fuel now is rare and costly. If I cannot afford them, the cold will overtake me. I am a salamander. I live within the flame. How fitting. Well, let's be honest. We're not going to run out of fuel anytime soon. Do we want to sell some stuff? I feel like we want to sell some stuff. Just unpatched disc is... Oh, they probably balance the game later. Oh, okay. But why did you go for specifically a Japanese one then? Alright. We're going to make another painting and sell it. It is difficult to bend my limbs. I have so many scars. I prefer not to expose my face to the public gaze. I can hold a hot coal in my hand and I feel nothing. Although there is the faintest smell of the softest sizzling. This is the 6th mark. We're getting there. By merit of being alive, I guess. This has actually been the easiest mark, or the easiest thing to increase we've ever had so far. Colors of Night. Glad I stopped that at 1 second. There we are. Something unique. The moth. Which we can happily sell. And I believe that this is exactly as powerful. In the forest where the moon couldn't go, the boughs of the trees were woven together like bandages or lovers. The moon might change herself to an ant or a bird or to her sister, but the forest will not yield to her penetrations, no matter her caresses. One day we came with our scissors, and we severed the branches until the moon and the blood dappled the rotting leaves on the forest floor. In the forests of the first continent, our ancestors cursed themselves with their own god. Moth is going to be a fun one. Because they are the truly insane cult. Truly, truly insane. Sure. Alright, let's see here. We've just got glimmering all over the place. Goddamn. Okay. Give me more stuff. The funny thing is that I'm sitting on top of a actual, well, I guess not gold mine, but silver mine. I have a huge number of silver spintria that are worth an absolute crap ton. But I'm not selling them because I don't need to. Oh. A very substantial winter. Okay. Winter, very substantials are worth quite a lot. They're the ones that give me the silver spintrias. Silver spintrias sell for, I think, like 10 or 20 funds? Quite a lot. I've got 10 of them right now. Alright. What is this? What is this? Notorious for the involvement in the depths of... Right. Do we have any other paints? We got vital pigments, I suppose. What is our... Oh, we can totally do that. Boop. Oh, did I not? No, I got it. Alright. Keep trying. Maybe we can get the forge aspect as high as it'll go with what we've got right now. With that amount of power, we should be able to win. We will shuck off our mortal coils. Or, I suppose in the case of forge, dwell deep within it. Where our coil is significantly more powerful than anything else that this world can birth. I believe we are well on our way to become immortal. That's 6 months. I think it's time that we sent out another expedition. We have created something unique, the Red Grail. And I think that's actually... Yeah, it's better than this. Which means we can get rid of the stained gloves. Oh, I didn't even notice that. It's going to degrade, unfortunately. Well, we don't have to worry about the younger sister. She, we're familiar with, as servants of the Mother of Ants. Oh, that's funny. I don't even have to worry about this one. I'll leave it to run on its own. The serpent's mouth is large enough to crouch in. Its tongue is the thickness of a man's shoulders. But almost certainly it will respect the power we bear. Can we do another painting? We can. I kind of find it funny that I have so little care for notoriety that it's built up this much. Let's be honest. What can possibly stop me now? I, myself, can put myself into the fight. I can kill the inspector. Well, that I wasn't expecting. No. You don't say. More notoriety. Do we have any vitality left? I know we had some at some point. No. That's fine. We should probably start generating some, well, something to clear away this dread. So we have one piece of pigment left as well. We can sell the winged doll. We can sell a lot of things. Artifacts that we no longer need can go back out into the world to help other, less powerful cults. Oh damn, I just realized that I sent Victor. I've increased my mastery over the lore that burns, which we call by its aspect. Forge. Galadit Invocation. Welcome back, Malarthy. No worries. Trying to sort out foods. Foods are important. I should probably go find some food of my own at some point here. Enid now has both kinds of scars. Well, I suppose it's better she get 2 different scars rather than 2 of the same. Alright. Of all things, Malarthy, guess how Enid fell? It was one of our sisters. And now we're going to have to slay her. Yep. Yep. Unfortunately, one of our sisters ended up attacking Enid. You know, the snakes. The younger sister of the mother of ants. A little bit bothered that Enid didn't actually kill her. Well, not kill, but proceed past. We have so much powerful lore, too. The Tantra describes the processes of occult illumination, including a formula which may show the way from the Hunter's Gate to the Serpent Gate, which in the West is usually called the Spider's Door. Deal with that. Oh, come on. Sylvia. Porter. Ah, I also need to send someone to deal with that door. That's going to be a pain. The Fenian Invocation. That was a right we already had. Subtitled Stories from Behind the Walls, a miscellany of non-traditional histories compiled by William Gore, including the battles not generally acknowledged and countries which appear on no map, told in a playful, apparently fictional manner. There must be a door here. Without lantern or knock, we will not uncover it. Cat! Actually, no. Enid. Porter! My minion has returned. You are all very bad at your jobs. Who is this for? Poppy. We'll deal with that in a moment. Affirmative truth. The wound is healed. The scar remains, but each scar, as the scholar Shoga once observed, is a lesson. Please do not fail me. Of course. Well, we might as well make some use out of this. That's very substantial, so that won't work. Interesting that moth uses reason. You are terrible at your job, detective. Absolutely terrible. Do you see? He ate 5 notorieties and still didn't upgrade. Oh. Didn't I? I did sell this. How did it end up here? The room stinks of serpent musk and burnt paper. Someone has comprehensively destroyed all the records they could find. They've even scrubbed the walls clean. Cold ashes choke the fireplace. No trace of the poor souls who rented this place remains. Interesting. This was probably the prophecies of the Naga rendered into English and illustrated by William Midnight in Paris in 1880s. But it shows a number of divergencies from that text. It's certainly quite recent by the standard of Vach texts. An allegorical history of the House of Leith, who it is here implied were inspired by the centipede, Sereno Blackwood, is an occult alias to this day. The irreproachable traditions of the Society of the Noble Endeavor, in Latin. About time. The flames yearn for me as much as I for them. Their touch is much more than pain. I have another mark. We're getting closer and closer. Good job, Porter. You are always better than Sylvia. Let's see if Sylvia survives this. Yay, funds. Okay. Nope. The year turns westwards towards winter. This one has chosen to close their eyes. Alright. Well, Sylvia will be missed. Except she won't, because I'm about to raise her as an undead servant. Let's see, which one requires the corpse? The Crucible of Souls, I believe. Yeah, Sylvia failed to tamper with the records 3 times in a row and got the same 3 scars. That was the first person to die. It's fine, though, because we have 2 other moth serpents. She was really bad. Like, really bad. Is it edge that we need? A shattering force will infuse its flesh, so that it joins the shattered risen. I must begin the process. I will ready my hammer. Like, that was just straight up unlucky. There wasn't much we could do there, other than just use other people. But Porter also took a wound. People are really bad at dealing with evidence for some reason. At least this run. Why are you acting that way, man? You know people die. Their endeavor was no less noble, a furious arcane conflagration, which would refine them into something more than human. But such transformations are rare, and they often ended, less nobly, in ash. You're an ethical cultist, you don't let people die. Well, I don't know how you deal with evidence then. Sometimes people just die, man. Sometimes people just die. Feels. Can I just like dump all of my money in at once? You sit and wait? Oh, fuck no. I haven't had to deal with evidence in years because I've dealt with them as they come up. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to use the Shattered Risen for, but sure, we have it. Guess I'll send out another expedition. Oh, yeah, sending. Enid, you are not actually... You are close to dying. You've got 3 scars. I don't want... Oh, no, the Shattered Risen is the one with the scars. Because it took on the aspects of my servant. Interesting, it didn't take her moth aspect. Well, either way. Ah, damn it, I hate it when I do that by accident. Who's the commit? Was it this guy? Oh, that's me. The Count. Who is the commissioner? And then let's see. Get rid of the manuscripts because they're not useful. Partridge claims to have identified consistent features among those who ascended. All of them had passed the stag door and were accounted no. All of them spoke the Khalidite invocation, or a greater rite, at the start of their ascension, and all of them were rich. He's talking about how I'm ascending right now. Another mark. What do I do with this now? I think we're as high as it's gonna go, so I guess we dream with it one more time. No? Oh, wait, no, we invoke it at one of the rites. I'm dumb. What do we got? We can send Victor or Eldridge. That reminds me. Porter goes unnoticed until he's ready. Iron Spintria, please. Need 7 marks because 7 is always the number when it comes to Alexis Kennedy. Is it? But why? All right. Was the number of Mr. Eaton? Who is Mr. Eaton? We need moth aspect. Oh no, I miss my old moth disciple. Or forge. I kind of wish which thing that you spoke about determined which follower responded. That way there'd be a little bit of excitement in getting a lore that you actually needed. That might make it a little bit too easy to get certain followers though. But it also kind of needs to be easy because then otherwise, like without those followers, then well, the cult doesn't do much. He was Mr. Candles. He will not be again. I don't know who that is. What? Stop speaking in riddles, Malarthy. Ah. Okay. So the 7th mark is the conflagration of the heart. I am close. Close as the flame is to the candle. I need all the power of the forge I can muster to at least a 36th degree of intensity. Yeah, here we are. This is where I stalled, unfortunately, last time. You could probably mod the JSON to make alternate recipes for each lore category and give it a portion of the followers deck. But you have to mod the JSON, which isn't supported. Okay, what are we looking at right now? We've got 8. We definitely can't reach 36, not with the current lore we have, which means we need to find deeper and deeper lore. It goes up to what, 12, I think? And then we need 10th level, and then we need a follower, which we can't do, I should say. the base JSON specifically. Oh, okay. Could also find the Grand Rite. I don't know what the Grand Rite is, but sure, we can find it. If we keep looking well enough. I don't know. So, I've never actually seen the Grand Rite. You just find that by continuing expeditions until you just get very, very lucky. Slee. Slee. Craig Slee, the astronomer and avant-garde poet, has developed an interest in the esoteric as his health wanes. Slee. Now, let's see here. So we need a lot, and I mean a lot of forge. Also, what's your usual victory condition, Malarthy? The one that you tend to do whenever you're doing a occult. Welcome to the mid-game grind. Yeah, it's very true. Hieronymus oh, we've all read this. This is a crappy book. Probably enlightenment. And Slee, will you look at this painting again? Yes. I mean, the mid-game grind is basically, do you have the correct lore to keep upgrading your lore? If you don't, then good luck. Keep looking. That reminds me, we probably can make it through another door. Oh, I have Forbidden Epic. That's the first one of those we've gotten. All right. I think lantern will... Yeah, here we are. Oh, we should have used the corpse. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. What sort of follower is Slee? Lantern. Slee's headaches have become crippling, but his theories grow more practical by the day. His poetry's getting better, too. Welcome to the cult, Slee. May madness consume you. Eau Claire. I would have you go kill a man. They don't have... They should be able to get through that door. I don't know why they're having trouble. Yeah, at this point it is just... We're stuck at the current mark. We can ascend, we just can't do anything with it. Oh, I can get rid of the substantial one. I should do that. The sands drain away like water, and beneath is the stone from which gods arose so long ago. Ahead is the door, glistening like rain, its black surface beaded with blood, each drop heavy curved like a swollen tick. And we have the spider door. Where is it? Where did it go? I'm probably missing it and it's just blatantly in front of me. Spider door, what do you do? Where you go, bro? Oh, cannot find the spider door. I know I got it. I saw it in that list. What is this? Aramaic. Hey, we got a human corpse. Fantastic. Oh, we needed a victim. Damn it. Well, a corpse might do. We'll see. Want to buy a way to search for a specific card. I think it's under another card. Somehow. Damn. Well, I suppose that's not the end of usefulness. I guess we'll have to find a another person then. Boop. Reasons glory. As above, so below. Transform passion to reason. Okay. I don't know why you would ever want to do that unless you were really close to failing. But I don't know what would take away. I don't know, man. Curses? Yeah. I guess that's something that could something that could happen. Did I sell? Yeah, I did sell it. Well, shattered one I suppose is useful. Not as useful as it could be, but I just like letting a corpse go to waste. Oh no, he's gonna find out about me. He's gonna tattle on me, Malarthy. He's gonna tattle on me. You know, we could try to capture him. The writer credits the Red Grail, the Ring Yew, and the Horned Axe, the powers of the Sisterhood reveres, with agreeing a final treaty between the hours of the house and the hours they displaced. The Thunderskin loved the Yew, and the Grail destroyed him, as restitution for the slaying of the Horned Axe's sister and brothers. You might tell the woman. Yeah. Suppose I can't kill the long, can I? Wow, we got like pigments up the wow. Oh, right, we already crafted one of those. We don't need this. Yeah, we got pigments up the wazoo this time. Huh. Alright. Oh wow, we've actually got 2 Shattered Risen. Look at that. Damn, they last a while. There's the spider. I was looking for a different colored door. That's why I couldn't see it. Lore. What can we do here? Not enough. Got it. Okay. The Thunderskin entered the manses through the peacock door, a privilege never given to the witch and sister, but then their merit was much less. The writer admits that entry through the peacock door is unseemly, but insists that under the circumstances, there was no other way. I mean, I suppose just letting him live isn't all that interesting. So why not? We've got the Shattered Risen. We might as well kill him. Very detective. I'm sorry. I was gonna let you live, but my chat members say that's a bad idea. Let's see here. We're just gonna get to the highest level of history, I think. Or maybe not the highest, but close to it. Oh no, the cleansing dome. Oh hey! Ha ha ha. That's fine. Alright, I have the substantial history as well. I should probably use that. That didn't go well. Double the reason. Okay, you know what? No, I'm getting tired of this. We're going to the Mansus. Gonna have to deal with that when I get back. perfect. Well, actually, that's even more perfect. Oh, hey. Damn it. Fine. Fine. That wasn't really what I intended to do, but sure. We can use another corpse. We can deal with this. And let's see here. We have 3 notorieties, no mystiques. So we might as well start getting through the notorieties. Who is a heart aspect? Dorothy. Congratulations, you're dealing with things. Fix our reputation. Whatever. That didn't take long. I mean, it's not like anyone's actually going to have much luck trying to kill me. Hi, servant. Welcome. Welcome to the Half-Life. Hey, it's an adversary. Hey, it's the Dr. Natalia Dragon, who is a meticulous one. She is a mortal. She is an idealist. Cannot be demoralized, although sometimes their ideals can be turned against them. I'm actually not sure how you can use that against them. Alright, later, ferret. This is fine. You have a good sleep, my friend. I will talk to you later. It'll degrade again, unfortunately, before things run out. A peculiar rumor. Alright. A little bit sad we don't get to use that, but to be fair, we don't need much. Let's see here. What instrument to use? Winter? Very significant intensity of winter and a little knock and edge. So we need a bit more winter. That's fine. Let's summon something bigger. Something much bigger. Something that even the dragon may fear. Unresolved ambiguity. That'll be useful. Hey, it's Neville! We finally found him. Hello, Neville. Actually, no. Not yet, Neville. We don't need you yet, but we will in a moment. Hello, maid in the mirror. Are you ready to murder someone and end something? Because that's what's about to happen. Dragon. Goodbye. Send an unstoppable force to murder a hunter. Unless this hunter has some unusual protection, they're already dead. But their demise will attract attention. Oh, damn it. I lost another health. I didn't notice that happening. I swear the health loss will actually just kill me. Faster than anything else. Right, because I went to the Mantis while I still had issues. That makes sense. Dead. Go ahead and look into this. Into the Rending Mountains, and we'll send the maid in the mirror along with a group of hunters. Was it? It was the good doctor. Matter of Serpent. Another Vaktom, Phrygian, Greek. We can do this one. And this is in Fusin. Okay. Can't get rid of the corpse. I find an unexplained reference to Hebe in my research, and my attention is diverted. What is Hebe? A woman? A place? A name of an hour? The proverbial footloose gathers travelers in a wood and leads them through, but abandons them part way. They find themselves beset by glorious monsters. The Hebe Stanton. Hebe is a ship. In fact, many ships have borne that name over the centuries. All of them have provided transport and accommodation to those who know something of the invisible world, and none of them show up in shipping records. But I've learned that the steamer Hebe Stanton is docking soon in a grimy and unregarded port in the northern island. I could send someone to purloin unwatched occult lookage. Indeed we could. Indeed we will. Okay, what are we doing? What do I need to do? I need to get some people in the cult, most notably Neville. Neville, where are you? You now have food. Oh man, I want food. I should probably go get food. I'll get food after this. Oh no! Oh sweet, that's actually pretty good. The travelers discovered they can survive if they close their eyes. They adopt a closed eye as their sign, and that they can go unnoticed if they drink from the clear cold streams. They never forget that proverbial footloose, the centipede. But they never forgive her either. Suppose that's what happens when you read those books. What is this? This is Fusin. So we found Neville, Malorthy, and we killed the dragon since you've been gone. Happy about killing the dragon. We'll see someone else at some point, probably. Whoops. Game? God damn it. Get Neville in this cult. Also, I noticed something that the game didn't really do much to enlighten me on. Whoops. That happened. And we're never fixing it. Honestly, I don't get why Lantern would ever... I mean, I guess it is sickness. It's not a external attack like an assault. As durable as I am, I can still be felled by the sickness. What? I said what? The decrepitude? Or which part? I also don't know exactly when you ended up leaving, so... Eh. What do we got? We got people who can be killed. We got Western Sea. What is this? Heart or Forge? Oh, food. Yeah. I really should get food. I'll deal with that later, though. Clavette! Go! Have a time. Also, who else is heart? Dorothy? Dorothy. Storms rise for the Thunderskin and subside for the sister. The right words should carry us safe across the sea. Spoilers, you can fix decrepitude. Don't know how. I haven't found a way to interact with any of it. The church briefly worshipped the sun in splendor, the original undivided sun. But this text also includes the devotions of its aspects as the chilly winter dawn and the departing sunset, as well as the Meniscate, the sun's night self. Priests of the church were all male, but rites are also included which allow women to cross ceremonial to manhood. Ceremonially. That's a weird word. Welcome, Neville, the second of the keys. Wait, no, right. That's next. Which means we have to go in here. Actually, do we have enough power now just to promote him as is? I think we might. Nope, not quite. We are one away. Would be fine. Spencer! Oh, Spencer, I have some unfortunate news for you. Hunter often fails to create evidence from notoriety. Conversely, they'll sometimes create evidence when they can't find notoriety. I know that Spencer will likely survive a lot of problems. However, that doesn't mean he's immortal. I've killed him before with things from the void. Or from, not the void, the manses. Competition continues. All right. And with that, we should be fine. Because this gets dealt with. This is Forger knock. We have 10 knock. So yeah, as long as I keep the money up, we should be fine. Hey, we got the formulaic concursate. Nice. Just keep upgrading. Eventually we'll get somewhere important. That's a lot of fascination. That kind of bothers me. Could use some dread right about now. That was not what I was looking for, but sure. I wonder how many Maiden in the Mirrors we can summon. Why is it that I'm so fond of summoning Maiden in the Mirrors? I guess because they're probably one of the easiest things to summon. Yes, yes. I want to try something. I'll display my infirmities and hope for compassion from passers-by. I am actually slightly surprised. So we can't open any of the rest of these. Oh, because it's lore. And it's also an ability. Didn't find any evidence, which means I get to kill him. Right? What remakes and reshapes the forge? No. I mean, yeah, that would be forge. There are two aspects that could do that. One is forge, and the other is heart. That's how you get dread out of that. Oh, that's really useful. I'm glad I found that out. And how do you use lore? You dream about it, right? No. Oh shit. With empty luggage, upended. Okay, what do we get? Incandescent auras. Oh, good. We got a lot of really good books here. These are the more, basically the Tantras Mark II. Plus we got one of the actual Tantras, which is nice. Hang on. Stopping Dread from killing me. Don't worry about it. I mean, we don't have anything to lose at this point. Like, yeah, he's got an unstoppable force and all that, but it's very unlikely he's going to survive. You cast a spell. Oh! Huh. All right. Well, let's see what we can do. I'm actually kind of curious. What? That's hard aspect. Okay, no. That seems like a horrible idea. Using your own health to summon. There's gotta be one where I can actually put Decrepitude in. This is ability. Put Forge in and see what happens. If I have grown decrepit, then if I had Grail, perhaps I can renew my body. Influence. Okay, we can do that. We just need something to power it. That's easy though. That's child's play. I never remember which ones allow this. There we go. Forge. Forge's Redemption. Well, we'll see if this works. Also, a little bit low on, you know, the ability to not die, so... What is this written in? This is written in Sanskrit. We can translate Sanskrit. Ascent is gonna be that. Oh, wait. Did we get the hunter? No, we didn't get the hunter. Okay. Hey, we got some health. I've been renewed with flame, tempered with blood. My flesh is strong again. But the Forge's radiance has dazzled my soul, and people will talk. I've gained fascination and notoriety. Okay. Whatever. We're going to summon another Maiden in Glass, and she's going to try and kill the Hunter again. Yes, I know that in theory, the Maidens in Glass have a pretty bad time trying to kill the Hunter. In this, well, this Hunter in particular. But that's fine. That's completely fine. The Tantra describes, elliptically, the great hooded princes and the multitudinous ways in which they've influenced wars against foreign invaders of the land of the Great River. Although in a sense, they were also invaders. I assume that they're referring to the fact that they were probably long. Here we are. Yeah. This is more than enough for what I need to do. It just needs to survive until I can use it. Oh no, tentative evidence. Woo. Thinking of the right intercalate and the grand right. Oh man, these are all rights that I haven't seen. The Colonel's names. Oh, another one. We can upgrade that. Okay, we gotta be really careful here. Because we can use that. We have to be fast. Damn it. This one. Let's just hope that she doesn't eat me. Okay. Also, we can destroy that evidence, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Exactly what I'm going to do. I mean, I guess we might as well continue upgrading everything. And I do mean everything. Thank you, Enid. Ah, shit. Oh no, one of my followers. Please don't. I need that one. That's what I get. Oh. Okay. Literally no downside. Sure. What is potential? Everyone's got potential, right? Yeah, everyone's got potential. Because they've all got disciple status now. There is literally no downside to trying to summon a servant of right or a maiden in the mirror. I've never seen her actually eat anything. It's kind of weird. There's probably just a low chance that she actually does it. Gonna have to get another essence. Oh, right, we have things to translate. I completely forgot. Oh, but we can't translate because, yeah. Upgrading. Sure. And that can power a spell that we need. Invocation and Grail. Forge's Redemption Minor. Really? With that much Grail? I guess the Forge aspect itself isn't great. Still. Well, I probably could have put an instrument in. I'm dumb. Do we even have? Yeah, we've got Forge instruments. Yeah, I can't use the spin trios. Go ahead and use that. Huh. Not really what I was looking for. Alright. Welp. I have been renewed with flame, tempered with blood. My flesh is strung again, but the Forge's radiance has dazzled my soul. Yay! We got rid of decrepitude. I've increased my mastery. The formulae, vigilant. Okay. Let's open up some of these other books. It is Sanskrit. We've got some pretty powerful lore now. Honestly, we could just be doing... Really? Oh, okay. Never mind then. I'm gonna have to kill some people, aren't I? Okay, cult business. Where is Victor? The Incandescent Tantra. Dialogues with an entity called the Crucible Prince. The prince warns about the appetites of his mistress, the Burning Queen, and the peril of naked desire she shares with the sun, but professes his loyalty nonetheless. Yay, we got a hapless prisoner, which means we can use the spider door. Calidet invocation. Another one. Another one. The Fire Circle Tantra. Don't know what that's about. I have done some good. My patients are quieter than when I began. Though I question whether that's because they're better or significantly worse. I will happily take a Forbidden Epic. Victor, I require your services again. We need more people to feed to the door. The one known extant copy of this in Western Europe was stolen from the British Library in 1892. One Harvey Haddington confessed to the crime and claims to have eaten it with butter and garlic in a moment of ungovernable whimsy. Herein, the great hooded princes are shown beseeching the wood to rise and devour an invading Timurid army. The Dapple King, the Honey Tree, and the Sea Twins all deny their request, until they enlist the help of a burrowing secret keeper. Actually, we don't happen to have any... No, we don't. Another one for Moldy Warp. Another one for the door as well. What is this written in? Sanskrit, just like the rest. Grail. I could do a very useful summoning with Grail. Invocation. Oh, who were you? There was something that I could summon. And I don't remember what that was. Forge. Let's try Forge. Summon one of the name emanations of the Red Grail. Azim may enter only where the Grail's power is strong, and it will choose to enter only when invoked with the Forge, with which it has flirted so often. That's what we're trying to summon. Azim is particularly powerful and actually pretty useful. Just even without considering the fact that he teaches you Vok. Or not Vok, but other languages as well. We're going to send him after Spencer after he teaches us. Hello, Azim, the second Thirstly. Is of the Red Grail, if that makes sense to answer your earlier question. Yeah. Are the hours really things, or are they just concepts? They speak of them as if they are things. Also, we have to study with them, I believe. Boop. My Greek will serve as a foundation. I'll learn everything I can. I think Azim is one of the very few names you can summon. I think the answer is yes. Oh, god damn it. Enid! God damn it. I don't need another... Why did I send Enid out? I shouldn't have sent Enid out. You know what? She gets a scar from this, and she's not anywhere near dying, so... As long as it's not the one that's stacked with all the rest. I don't know why I sent Enid, of all people, to deal with that. We have Scholar, Phrygian now. This is Azim, King Crucible. And spoilers! I think you already spoiled me, but I've forgotten. I know one of them isn't summoned the same way as any of the rest of them. I think that's the one that you told me about. That's why it's spoiled. Hey! Azim! Have a time. Want a hint? I know it has something to do with Forge. And we can probably do it now. Oh yeah, Enid, what did you... Wow, we got super lucky. She got the third scar, which means she's as powerful as she's ever going to be. Oh, well, I buried the paradoxical curio. So, I guess we're not getting that. Oh, is it based on the book that it gives you? Because I sold that because I already had the language it was supposed to give. God damn it. I got it twice, too. Fleeting Reminiscence could work, too. Was an influence. Hey! Oh my god, they are influences. You can use them to summon shit. I forgot about that. Our enemy possesses the most dangerous weapon of all, knowledge. Your summoning has fallen prey to the adversary's countermeasures. Mystic hunters know the proper protections and will usually survive attacks from summoned minions, but sooner or later, they'll make a mistake. And that's when they die. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Mystics will do that. We can always summon Azim again, too. Nothing from the Mantis truly ever dies a permanent death. Oh. And more to the point, we got what we wanted out of him. We got Phrygian. Which means we can look at this book now. And now the only language off limits to us is Vok and I think Deep Mandaic, which I've never found out how to get Deep Mandaic. If I keep sending things after him, eventually he will die. Just, I have to keep sending things after him. Alternatively, I can send something not from the Mantis, in which case he'll die much faster. We do, technically, have a few of those. You would have experimented. Well, we're going to get more. Fleeting reminiscence is such a common occurrence that it almost... Actually, I forget it exists most of the time. I should probably sell some things. The Ceaseless Tantra is devoted mostly to warnings about the lively creatures called percussicants, but concludes with a chant which can be used to summon them. It observes that percussicants can be taught any dance, but they prefer only one. Giant pile of limbs. Thank you, Elizabeth. Let's see here. Was it Eau Claire? It was Eau Claire. My minion will watch and wait. If we're lucky, they may have an opportunity to dispose of our enemy. Waking chant. Another one. Let's see if we can increase that. Yeah. My minion has returned. There was no opportunity to end the hunter's life, and the hunter may now be aware of danger. That's fine. You know, in my previous playthrough, we actually went through all of the hunters. The only one left was the weary detective, and he just keeps spawning infinitely. But that's what happens when you have an edge cult. You can just do that. Eventually he'll slip up and die. Okay, can't do the spider door yet. But we can do the stag door. Or Eau Claire will, yeah. My minion has returned with a trophy. Good job, minion. Let's see what we get this time. That's useless to us. So we'll go with Mason Glass. Transform my reason to passion. Nope. Not what we're looking for. Oh. Okay. Oh, does it specifically have to be a summoning? That was right? Okay. And there's no near... Oh, okay. Well, let's go over to the list of instruments that we have. Actually going to use this instead, because I think... Yeah, that one's more powerful. And it's just easier to use, because we've got better lures. Wait, no. Oh, the mysterious name, known as the Baldemarian. A mighty force of lantern to draw the Baldemarian's attention, and a teasing taste of secrets to bring her closer. Well, this is interesting. Get a little bit more lore out of this. Let's see. Victor, I require your assistance. Find a stranger, abduct them, bring them back, and then sacrifice them. Fortunately, it will never rebel. The Baldemarian has the hunched shoulders of a scholar, the clear voice of a schoolteacher, and the freckles of a traveler on the continent. She lacks a shadow. Teresa. Huh. I know you. I've met you once before. Oh, the world is flat. Oh, but it's flat. I won't stay long. I shan't stay long. Tell me a secret. What can you teach me? She can teach me Fusin. She's friends with Christopher Ilopoli. Well, I also know her from the Change ending. Huh. She has a lot of lantern. No wonder you know her. She was friends here on Earth when she was mortal, so now she's alone? Interesting. Useful if you're trying to go for a very specific victory. The Enlightenment victory. Yeah. Yeah, she's not mortal. She's also a Fusine speaker, which she can teach you. But, I mean, obviously not really much point for me. That's interesting, though. Alright. Oh, damn it. I let the icy atmosphere decay, didn't I? Darn it! That's not enough, is it? We need a lot. Oh well. But yeah, she's also present during the change ending, if I remember right. Which is kind of interesting, I guess. The Institute has sent someone else after me. Oh, hey, it's Inspector Wakefield. Known despair might destroy him. Well, damn. I actually want to see what happens if you eventually convince them to just fall to their own despair. But I've never been successful with it. How high is my winter lore? Decent. Not great, but decent. We could probably improve it. Try my cult. Level 1 ult. I don't think you have a cult. You better be telling the truth. Heart. Heart. Okay. That's not quite what we need. Let's try the Chamber of Ways. That also isn't what we... That's the wrong door. I love that. It's just like, hey, this is the wrong one. There's a door that should not open, and even now its hinges are aroused. A 15th order influence. This could be the this might be the personal attention of an hour. When I get back to Dark Souls again, I might. Remember, you can always hasten the trip back to Dark Souls. It's on the list. And has been for a little while now. No one's been voting for it. Yeah, Dark Souls 3, right at the end. Oh, he's referencing the Chosen Undead from Dark Souls. The main character. Whoops. There's no Cultist Simulator 3. There's not even a Cultist Simulator 2. Oh. Someday we'll see Cultist Simulator 3. I already play that game. Let's see here. Porter, You're a mall. You can deal with it. Cultist Simulator 2020. Oh wow, is it really in 2 weeks? The new content? Is it going to be a... No. When are they adding another DLC? Because I'm actually really looking forward to when they do decide to add another DLC. Considering the last one was really well priced. Wow, that decays all the way down to a subtle fracture. They don't stay around for very long. Damn it! Porter. Porter, my friend. What are you doing? I have had actually just the worst time. When trying to deal with people today. How do you add logs to a game? Yeah, Malarthy's got it. Yeah, currently we've got Earthbound and Atom RPG since Earthbound isn't working. And of course Cultist Simulator on Fridays, which I'm actually kind of happy I've been able to keep up with. The heck is QA5? Oh, right. You know, I completely forgot. I need to make that for you still. I'm sorry, Malarthy. That is actually something that I need to do. Because you are a sub, so you have that. You can have a custom... custom command. You know, I'll set that up tomorrow. Because tomorrow I've got off and I actually have time. I have time now. Inspector Wakefield, just go sit over here. Where no one can see you. Okay. Payne's Gate. Can we attempt to deal with the evidence again? Porter, you're now 2 scars. Thankfully neither of them the same scar, but come on, man. I know you can do this. And with that I'm gonna go go for reals to sleep. Okay. Well, if you're heading off, Malarthy, I think I'll wrap up. Because I know that you are definitely interested in seeing the ending to this. Well, I mean, the ending's pretty much going to be simple. I just need more forge aspect. I don't know how to get forge aspect, though, aside from just upgrading this. Vote. Unless you're just... Yeah, later level 1 ult. We'll see. Actually, I think Dark Souls is higher up. Because people haven't been using the system at all, there hasn't really been that much of an upset. There's really not much that anything has to compete with. Most things are at the bottom, and will stay at the bottom, unfortunately. Fair enough, Malarthy. So let's see. Death of the Outsider is currently 137 logs. When did what? When did Pillars of Eternity get that high? I don't remember that happening. Maybe 10 Ace did something. The Darksiders franchise, Legacy of Kain, Blood Omen. Legacy of Kain is just never going to get played because someone's always going to achieve 100 logs. I mean, I'm not surprised. Of most of the people that I see, about, I want to say 1 in 5 will use the logs regularly, and most of the time that those ones will not be around very frequently. I try to add new stuff to it fairly regularly just because I know that people are waiting for a new game or a game that they actually want to see. But yeah, I don't know. Something I should start doing again is, for a while I was posting in Discord every time I made an edition. Oh, by the way, if you want to keep following me in Discord, level 1, there is a new Discord link. Because I completely forgot we are moving Discords. Yay, Porter survived. But yeah, we've got that set up. It'll be nice. Hopefully. There's a lot more people, though. People tend to talk a lot more. Oh no, we can't merge cards with timers. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up there. So, thank you everyone for watching. We will resume next Friday, I guess. And that'll be fun. We'll probably see the end of it then. I was intending to end it today, but I keep forgetting about the mid-game grind. I always seem to forget about the mid-game grind. It's a long game. Anyway. With that, thank you all for joining us around the campfire tonight. Feel free to stay until dawn, but stories are done for now. You can join the community at Discord or support the campgrounds through all of the usual methods. Follows, Patreon, donations, and subscriptions. There's also a Humble Bundle link that gets you something in return for your donation. Until next time, everyone, have a safe trip through the dark forest.